Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Rockies guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops into beauty there, and that's the first out of the afternoon.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
0-1 the count. Comes into play here at 273. 22 home runs and 77 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball back outside. That's the ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Number 23 for him thus far as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 25 homers, and 71 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Domingo Santana.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Trevor Story.
Now here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Pulled toward right center field. Mercado will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
That is third. The right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Now in the box, Charlie Blackman. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end, and D-Row, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing by Blackman, and it's hammered to right field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
35, Oscar Mercado.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
So now Carlos Santana. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, Reese McGuire, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Into the corner and slicing foul. Mercado on third. Santana is at second with nobody out. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 3-2 pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Eduardo Rodriguez. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Jose Ramirez. A ball and no strikes. He went down looking to open up the ball game. One and 0. Here it is. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Still even at 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Cesar Hernandez would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Left side, but well foul. The set and the 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for the Indians. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him on the way, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 37 on the year as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So now to the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, McMahon has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Santana has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Batting center, the second baseman, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting it, the catcher, Sony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies strike for one on the homer by Arenado. We've played two, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Blackmon going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fouled off. The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
After it is Blackmon. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, "It's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them." Another hitter told me cutting down on the strikeouts is a big point of emphasis as they try to generate more consistent rallies going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Trevor Story steps in now, and he puts it on the ground to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hit in the air to left. On the run is Dahl. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. From the stretch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
So stepping in, Eduardo Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Here's the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here it comes.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Ian Desmond, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 to count. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Hampson is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Hampson has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is 1-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Wade Davis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 71. Wade Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Now back, shortstop, Francisco.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. No outs, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Domingo Santana will be next. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Sony. Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tony Walters will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The bat, the pitcher, Wade Davis.
Daniel Murphy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he falls behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Murphy, a native Floridian. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Two runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Ben Bowden takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61, Ben Bowden.
Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
35, Oscar Mercado.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Count remains 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Reese McGuire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman,
Nolan Arenado will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Jordan Luplow is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pazos, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
In the air now out to left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Count 4-0.
The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Indians fail to score. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Zach Plesac gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 34, Zach Plesac.
Last half of the 7th here. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan McMahon. And now pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Plesac, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 12th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
To the plate now, Tony Walters, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Gloved by Santana to second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Dom Nunez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The set and the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Dom Nunez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, David Dahl. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains 2-2. At the plate, Oscar Mercado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. The pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate, Carlos Santana batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Reese McGuire is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, number 10.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in once again, Reese McGuire. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ernie Clement will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 84, Ernie Clement.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Clement has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Brian Shaw takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
0-2. Here it is. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Cesar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-1 home. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Yency Almonte will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Tribe lead this one 7-2. Hunter Wood, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Jake Bowers is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 13, Jake.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon.
Leading off for the Rockies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and a strike. Wood, an Arkansas native. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. In now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball in.
Full count now. 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
First baseman,
Standing in, Ryan McMahon. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. First pitch on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. Bowers is there, 2 down.
the batter, number 1.
Ready for another chance, Garrett Hampson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 7-4 contest.
The pitcher.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Brad Hand takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Brendan Rodgers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Brendan Rodgers.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Last strike now for Colorado. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3 and 2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dom Nunez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
7-4 the final finish today. The Cleveland Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Zach Plesac picks up his team best 14th win in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home